Hello and welcome to Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma with the news. And on the news update, the federal government has ordered the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, to withdraw licenses of non-performing electricity distribution companies, DISCOs. Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, issued the directive during a meeting with the head of the agencies in Abuja, stating that the distribution segment remains the weakest link in the electricity supply value chain. Adaobi Ogwejofor completes the report.
Adelabu stressed that NERC must look for creative ways of getting the DISCOs to improve supply, including the imposition of stiff sanctions on utilities which fail to pick their allocations and outright cancellation of licenses. He insisted that the franchise areas covered by the DISCOs were too large, summing up that the government would pursue a restructuring that would create smaller DISCOs with companies restricted to one state each. This is coming even as power generation dropped year-on-year by 21% from 4,404 megawatts in March 2023 to 3,475 megawatts in March 2024 due to many problems, especially low investment and inadequate gas supply. The government had accused the DISCOs of not doing enough to improve supply despite the availability of power on the national grid. For Value Chain TV, Adaobi Ogwejofor reporting.
The management of Kaduna Electric has faulted the strike action embarked upon by members of the Nigerian Union of Electricity Employees. In a statement signed by Head Corporate Communication, KEDCO, Abdulaziz Abdullahi, the management noted that the union's demand for payment of outstanding pension arrears, which is a supposed justification for the strike, is part of the past debt accumulated under two previous managements. Abdullahi stated that the management has remained committed to employees' welfare and is constantly engaged in open dialogue to address concerns. He urged all customers to continue their activities with the company and disregard any news about the strike. The governor of Kano State, Abba Kabir Yusuf, has urged President Bola Tinubu to open land borders to enhance food security in the country. Yusuf stated this during a courtesy visit by the Comptroller General of Customs, Mr. Adewale Adeniyi, in Kano. The governor, who lamented the harsh economic conditions being experienced by Nigerians, said that reopening the borders will check inflation and cut prices of food items. While stressing the need to reopen the borders, Kabir Yusuf lauded the customs food distribution scheme and called for proactive measures to guard against diversions of the commodities. President Bola Tinubu has expressed readiness to end the farmers' headers crisis in the country, vowing to draw up programs that will end the crisis within 2 or 3 weeks. This was revealed during the inauguration of the Merchandise Agricultural Products in Minna, Niger State. The president, however, noted that state governors should provide lands that would help in facilitating his program. President Bola Tinubu has flagged off the Food Security and Agricultural Mechanization Program in Niger State, emphasizing that his administration remains committed to ensuring food sufficiency and protecting local industries for sustainable economic growth. This was disclosed in a statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngalale. The statement noted that the event represents another step in the food security and agricultural mechanization agenda towards enhancing the nation's capacity to feed its people and have enough for exports. The project, which is an initiative of the Niger State government, is for the deployment of cutting-edge agricultural machineries and technology for large-scale agro-value chain development in the state. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has appealed to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to help tackle the menace of crude oil theft in the country. Group Chief Executive Officer of the company, Mele Kyari, made the appeal at an interactive session with the EFCC's helmsman, Ola Olukoyede, at the NNPC Towers in Abuja. While speaking on corruption within the system, Kyari explained that by law, NNPC Limited is required to maintain high ethical standard and has put in place structures and measures to curb actions which fuel corruption, stressing that most processes in the company has been automatically automated to discourage arbitrary actions. The executive chairman of EFCC, Mr. Ola Olukoyede, expressed satisfaction with NNPC Limited's commitment to issues of ethics and code of conduct. He, however, challenged the management to ensure that the codes of ethics and regulations are complemented with monitoring and enforcement to enhance deterrence. Bandits have allegedly demanded a ransom of 40 trillion naira, 11 Hilux vans, and 150 motorcycles as ransom for the release of 16 kidnapped residents in the Goringora area of Kaduna State. A community leader, John Yusuf, stated that the bandits made the demands when they contacted the families of the victim. Yusuf noted that the kidnapping incident happened twice within a 4-day interval. The outgoing Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, Bashir Jamo, has handed over the affairs of the agency to the Executive Director of Finance and Administration, Chudi Ofodili. In a statement issued by NIMASA's Head of Public Relations, Edward Osagi, Jamo expressed gratitude to the federal government for allowing him serve in the capacity as Director General and urged the next leadership of the agency to consolidate the gains of the past 4 years. Jamo handed over to Ofodili in compliance with the federal government establishment circular tagged End of Tenure Processes for heads of extra-ministerial departments, Director Generals, Chief Executive Officers of parastatals, agencies, commissions, and government-owned companies and successions guidelines dated December 4th, 2017. And that's it on Value Chain TV News Update. I am S.A. Ufoma. Thanks for watching.